right, so the future of standards-based education on page 303. There's a small section there, a few things I wanted to point out. Standards-based education is complex and sophisticated approach to teaching and learning. The teacher's role shifts from conveyor of knowledge and dispenser of grades to coach and facilitator of students as they engage in learning. So I hope that you can tell, even as you've done your service learning, there should be a difference in what you're seeing as opposed to what you saw when you're in the classroom yourself. I hope so. When you think about what happened in 5th grade and what's happening now, you should see a distinct difference. We should be facilitators. We should come in, but remember my favorite quote is, the one who does the work does the learning. So I'm hoping we're allowing students to do more of that work so they can do more of the learning. The expectations and checkpoints are stated, known by the teacher, and need to be known by their students before instruction begins. Students not only know beforehand what is to be learned, but they also know what the assessment task will be like. That is the types of performance described in the expectations. So the rubric is designed, it's there for you. You can look and see what I'm going to be looking for, what you're going to be graded against, what I expect, what gets you an A, what gets you an F, and those kinds of things. So students realize the boundaries, what you're saying, and so they then determine, do I want an A, and if so, here's the criteria that I have to do. There's no guessing. There is now a universal expectation that all decisions about instruction, student learning, and teacher and school quality will be based in data. One important consequence is that from now on, teachers need to pay significant attention to ways of assessing student learning and to using information to design and adjust instruction. So you're not only just giving a test and moving on, but you're giving the test and then you're going back in and analyzing the data. I have always, since I've been teaching, I always do a pre and post test at every beginning of a reading unit, for instance. I want to know what they already know. That tells me what I need to focus on. There's no point in spending 6 class periods for something that the majority of the class have. Those kinds of things. So you have to continually analyze. Most of the schools in Hamilton County, anyway, are using the ThingLink right now. It's testing every so many months. Or so many weeks. You go in and take the test, and it shows growth or lack of, so the teacher will know exactly what areas each of the individual student is not getting or what they didn't score well on. And these ThingLink tests are supposed to guarantee that your student will do well on the final assessment. We'll see. This part of the education, developing these rubrics, developing and designing these tests. A lot of the book companies have designed these for you, but they can be very generic, and I'm not sure that would fit exactly what you need, so you may be designing a few of these on your own. I don't see any rubric. When I left the school system, I saw plenty of exams and tests and quizzes and pre-tests and post-tests, but I didn't see any rubrics. That's all you're designing. So part of why we do the rubric in here and the rubric in the PBL, one of the PBL projects in 2010, is to get you familiar with how to use rubrics and how to write rubrics. So that's going to be part of your life from here on out as well.